Do ghosts exist? Do those who have passed really come back as paranormal apparitions? Human beings are more than capable of committing crime, so does it make sense that a ghost could commit crimes as well? Today we are back with another video talking about 9 crimes that were allegedly committed by ghosts. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell, so you never miss a video. Number 9. Theft. In 2011, Joseph Hughes of Mount Gilead, Ohio was convicted of several counts of theft. But as a former police officer, who swore to uphold the law, you'd think he wouldn't be one to commit a crime. However, Hughes claimed that the stolen goods found stockpiled in his basement, including several air conditioners and a generator, were actually put there by a ghost. While in court under oath, Hughes said, "We believed that there was some kind of paranormal presence in the basement. It sounds kind of ridiculous, but there was evidence to support it." Prosecutors were stunned by the eerily creepy defense, but ultimately didn't buy in. Hughes was found guilty of 18 of the 20 charges. Number 8. Vandalism. Lisa and Phil Wrigley of Clifton, Nottingham, incurred several serious attacks on their vehicles at their family home. To try to catch the culprit in the act, they set up several home cameras. At approximately 1:30 a.m., on August 1, 2012, one of the cameras caught what looked like a child. It was glowing white and wearing a hoodie, jumping over the roofs of their cars. The couple was shocked in disbelief. Phil, although a skeptic, admitted saying, "I am cynical about ghosts, because I don't believe in them. But this footage is strange." Mrs. Wrigley also stated she was absolutely gobsmacked by this. "I've got the footage here, it's the image of a young child about 4 or 5. It's a ghost. It's got to be." Mrs. Wrigley was further convinced that this was a ghost because of their dog's behavior, or lack thereof. Their dog always barked when people were around, but it did not wake them up that night. The couple found no marks on the roofs of the cars following the incident. Number 7. Harassment. A Saudi Arabian family claimed to have been harassed by ghosts for some time, and actually went all the way to court, attempting to sue the genie harassing their family and household. Their claim included everything from threatening voices, to the disappearance of the family's mobile phones. Rocks were even thrown at their children from seemingly nowhere. The court tried to verify their claims and find their source of their paranormal bullying, but ultimately could not validate suit against an angry spirit. Number 6. Disorderly conduct. Thomas McGee, 18, of Glasgow, Scotland, seemingly had an encounter with an disembodied pirate ghost. In 2006, after a particularly profane statement, police arrested and charged Thomas with breaching the peace. His lawyer said that he was in a state of agitation because he claims he had just seen a ghost. While being arrested and charged, Thomas has spoken up saying, "It wasn't me, it was the pirate." Although having admitted to a breach of the peace, he denies being under the influence of drugs or alcohol, and to this day maintains that a ghost pirate was to blame for the incident. Number 5. Assault. A French family from Mentcourt said that ghosts in their home have escalated from haunting into full-blown assault. One family member had to be hospitalized after being hit in the face by a flying chair, and taking a blow from a soap tray to the back. If that was not bad enough, a friend of the family who was visiting the family was hit by stones thrown by spirits, and ended up needing medical attention as well. This may sound a bit far-fetched, but some local officials took the claims seriously enough to provide temporary housing and remove the family from the home. Number 4. Domestic abuse. Police were called when the wife of Michael West, a Wisconsin resident, called and reported that West had beat her, punched her in the face, and attempted to strangle her. Police arrived on the scene to find the woman crying with blood on the front of her shirt. Initially, when questioned, West claimed that her injuries were caused by falling repeatedly, but changed his story, claiming that a ghost was to blame. The officers promptly arrested him and charged him with strangulation, battery, and disorderly conduct. Number 3. Kidnapping. A family returned home from vacation, in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to find their house broken into, and the burglar still inside. He was dehydrated and exhausted, claiming to have been kidnapped, and held against his will for 4 days by a supernatural figure, while attempting to rob their home. The burglars said that every time he tried to leave, the entity would push him to the ground. He was in such a bad way, an ambulance had to be called to treat him. Number 2. Rape. Between 2005 and 2009, over 100 women from the Manitoba Mennonite colony of Bolivia have woken up to strange genital injuries, headaches, pain, and pieces of rope wrapped in their hair. Even traces of semen were found in some of their bedding. Their claims were largely dismissed as the local townspeople decided that overactive imaginations were to blame. As the strange incidents kept occurring, their perspectives shifted and they began to blame demons for the sexual assaults. 9 men, in 2011, were convicted of drugging and raping entire households. However, the community is still traumatized, as the incidents are still occurring to this day without any real explanation. Number 1. Murder. Lalo Patel, of East Asheville, North Carolina, arrived home one day to a particularly gruesome sight. He found his wife hitting herself in the head with a hatchet, and his 2 children bloodied, with multiple hatchet wounds, laying on the floor. He immediately called 911, but it was too late. His 2 daughters, 8-year-old Gia, and 4-year-old Pia, were already too far gone. When investigators asked his wife about her motive for committing such a terrible crime, she would only tell police that the ghost killed her children. She admitted to no longer wanting to live, and refused medical treatment for her self-inflicted injuries. So what do you think? Were these crimes indeed committed by ghosts? Did these people really experience a paranormal encounter that stretched beyond that of a normal haunting? Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos, and leave a comment down below telling us about the scariest ghost encounter you've ever heard about, or experienced.